Guys, welcome back to my channel, and today we will continue the same thing which we were doing last time. And let's see what we can do better, because we need to supply to a lot of more towns. We are doing very great with connecting all these towns. You can see there's a lot of lines which are making money. We haven't taken a look onto this thing, the line manager or the line statistics. So some of the lines are not making money, and we get new passenger wagons, that is 140 kilometer per hour, that is very good. And we get some Boeing 737 cargo and Hercules, that is amazing. 540 kilometer per hour, that is fine, that is good. So this train, that is Logs and Machines COS, that is Clacton on Sea, that is taking logs and bringing machines back, is not making money. It is losing actually 3 million, actually 4 million it is losing, by the way. And it is a very short line, by the way. I would like to tell you that. And that is not making money, guys. That's why. And it is not receiving the machines actually. So what we can do, we were trying to make this thing happen, and what we can do actually is bring that line all the way over here, and have a train station actually connected to this one, so that what we can do is bring something back from over here only. So we can actually have a train station connected like this, so we don't need to be dependent upon the trucks all the time. And you can see that it is connected very well. And I was thinking of doing this in the last episode, but I thought that maybe this time we should apply this. So is it gonna like this? Oh wow, it actually connects very well, and that is fine for me, and that is totally fine for me. And what it can do is yeah, it can do is basically come from over here and join it to the station itself out. And I don't know, I should do something like this or not. What I'm trying to do is this is also a recorded video, and recording uh, gameplay is way more good in a computer. I would like to tell you that recording a gameplay for only 30 minutes is very good quality. I have seen it in the last video, but the size actually matters the most, and the size came out to be 4 GB, 4 gigabytes. And we are in India, and we don't have a lot of good internet speed, so that's why I'm kind of curious what to do. I don't know. I should do some live streams, or I should do. Oh, sorry, what is happening? I should do either live streams, or should I record and upload? Because recording and uploading is I'm like kind of liking that, because it gives you an option of what you want to be. You can customize it, whatever, wherever. I mean to say, like, however you want uh, to present to the what do we say, that not customer, but the audience. Like however you want to present it to the customer or the audience, whatever you can say, you can present it the way you want it, like with the customized thumbnails. Everything can be done very particularly. And I was thinking a simple thing. I have been finding the reason for why people actually tend to record, like gamers tend to record instead of doing live stream, because live stream is kind of easy. Go live and do whatever you want to do. You can play the games, but there will be audience interaction, and you will feel good. But the thing is, after some time on YouTube or any of the content creation platform, it comes to not only actually being what do we say, creative or something like that. It actually is the thing of how you present your content. Your content needs to be good, that is always good, that is fine, but you have to be, what do we say that, I don't understand, man. Sorry. I mean, I am trying to tell that, like, your content is good, everything is good, but during live stream we are not that much, what do we say, that much of we don't get that freedom, that we can express our feelings or the way we want to play. Like, we can't explain that much, because people are asking questions. The people want to talk with us, the audience want to talk with us. So, but in case of recording and uploading, the quality becomes better. You can have a very good presentation of how you want this thing to be. And over here, let's come to the game, by the way. So we have a long queue of trucks. So what I am going to trying to do is, I will actually get rid of all these vehicles, and actually not duplicate, actually release all the vehicles and sell all the vehicles. Okay. And actually get rid of this line and manage line and delete this line. What we need to do is actually Don't need these kind of things. Okay, don't need these. What we need to do is actually extend this line. So this one, what we can do is after collecting on C, you need to go all the way up to this platform, and over here you need to actually unload the planks, and over here you need to actually sorry, on Clacton C you need to actually not load on this, you can load on planks. Okay, and unload the logs, that's fine, and over here you can unload the planks and load on machines, and after that you can come directly to the Clacton C West, and over there you can load, sorry, unload the machines. So that way these trains will be much more efficient and they can make much more money, I guess. And what is better than actually watching them do the same thing? And we have one train over here and another train over that side, so we should actually wait. Over here we have a 64 thing. And why is this train waiting, by the way? It is 130 out of 130 full. Oh, it is auto saving, that's why. Or do I need to do something? So this train tends to stop at this place every time it comes over here. I don't know what is the issue with this. Maybe I should actually turn on the signals. I have turned the signals on, but there is no signal. Okay, I just knew why it is doing that, because it doesn't have signals, and this might be the reason due to the signals thingy. When we don't have signals very nearby, so this thing happens. Okay, that's done. We have put signals all the way over that side, and this side is also kind of fine. So we have more than 100, I guess. Yeah, 106 logs waiting over here, and this time this train has reached over here. That is no issue at all. And it is, what it is going to do is unload all of these logs over here and load a lot of planks. And the distribution is kind of good and kind of bad. The distribution of planks to each of the line, if that would have not been like this, if this would have been a centralized, like if you drop any of the line actually comes and drops logs over here, it produces like in a bulk amount, and any of the train, whichever of the vehicle comes first, that can take it. But I don't know, it is a lot of things like shipment, and there's been a lot of things that this game focuses on, so that's why it is kind of good, I would say. And this is actually not having no shipment, and but now it is having a lot of planks production, that is kind of fine. And now what I think right now is you can see this is a straight line, this can be a straight line from over here to over here, that is totally cool. And this can also be straight line, but we need to go through this. Okay, and we have a lot of machines being produced to go to Thaxton and Sedgefield, but over here it is also being produced. So yeah, that's how it is being done. And what we can do is, like, we can see there's a lot of things being, and it is actually degrading, and shipment is going up, sometimes it is going up, sometimes it is going down. And Streatham, which is the biggest town, needs the tools and needs the machines. That's why we did all of this hassle and bustle. And to do that, what we can do is simply basically take a train line from all the way over here. We can take a train line all the way over this side and take it to over here. Or what we can do is take this train line and connect to this one over here in this tunnel or somewhere else, so that this can be taken all the way over here to the Streatham station. So to do that, what we can do is simply have another station on that side. Or I think, yeah, I would have another station, because this is okay, but can we configure this one to have some different configurations maybe, because I don't want that over there. And maybe a cargo building of some sort on this side, yeah, that will do the job, that is totally fine. And there are a lot of lines going this way, that way, so yeah. And that's basically the main line to going to the Thaxted thingy. And do we have another way? I don't know, maybe we can come by what we say, we can have a bridge over that side. So yeah, we can do that. So I don't know, we can actually go like this, or I think after coming over here we can actually make it a bridge altogether. Okay, like this. Oh no, no, not like that, like this. And what we can do is take this bridge all the way and cross over just a bit, make it flat actually. Yeah, that's flat. And what we can do is actually bring it through this section, and we can down it kind of. This is flat, but it is kind of huge, so I don't know if we should have a bridge. I don't think we should have a bridge over this side. Or what we can do is actually, yeah, we can do that to make it a smooth curve, but while going back it will be a very difficult task for the trains. Okay, so we can actually dip down the area. And over here also what we can do is, it's kind of weird to have this kind of road. And over at this side, it is kind of difficult. So because Stratham station is over here, we could have taken it like this and joined over that side, but I don't know, man. Should we do that? So basically I need to actually configure this one first. So have a set of tracks over here, that is totally fine for me. And have a platform of cargo on this side. Okay, that's totally done. And what we can do right now is actually bring this track thingy alongside with this. And okay, so that actually goes to Braintree, right? I want it to go beyond this airport line, so it will crisscross over this side, but with some signals I guess it will be fine. I don't know it will be fine or not. So yeah, let's see. If this does some issues, then we will do something better. Okay. And why is it so slow, man? Is it because of the curve, I guess? Yeah, maybe, who knows. So we can do it like this. And 135 is so slow. We need to keep it around 200. So the train line is all the way over there, so we don't want this train line, by the way. We can actually delete that. We could have done it via aeroplanes also, because we have a huge aeroplane line over this side, and we could have done that. But I think it is fine what we have done right now. And this line, by the way, this is going this way, but it needs to come. So it needs to be flat, I guess. Okay, it needs to be flat, or like this. And this can actually make a lot of money. Okay, so it is much slower. Oh man, what happened? So it is kind of slower, but still I would prefer this one, because it's a direct connection. So that is fine. And just delete these abnormal roads. This can be actually a connection from Sedgefield to all of these places actually. Yeah, the Sedgefield can also utilize this what do we say that, this thing. And yes, I would like to make that happen actually. It is basically the middle, and from over here it can go all the way up to over here. And from over here it can go, yeah, that is basically it. So what we can do right now is, we can have simple connections over here. I was doing something and I'm doing something else right now, but guys, please forgive me. Okay, please, so that the town can be better. Okay. Sedgefield is actually not growing maybe due to the fact it is not having good connections, I guess. Whatever, but we can actually make a new line from over here to over here to over here to over here over here. Okay, it can be a loop actually on Sedgefield place, and we can make another new line. I would like to make it another new line actually, to actually have another bit of connection over here. So what we can do is actually make it like this. Okay, it can go all the way up to over here, and it can be used with trams. I would like to make it prefer doing that, because I think trams are kind of cool over here. And yeah, electric tram, not like that, sorry, like that. Okay, okay, so we have got some good old roundabouts, by the way, and we should actually use them, because what is happening, man? Are you going to upgrade or not, please? And this one, okay, that's done. And we have got some good old roundabouts, and like, it can be used over these places, but I am not seeing a lot of traffic right now. You can see there's no traffic at all, so that's why I'm not using that. But in future, definitely we will be using a lot of things like that. So what we can do is put some good old trams over here, and I don't know why is it coming all the way over here. Okay, so it goes over that side and comes over this side. So yeah, that's totally fine. I am totally with it. There's no issue with that. And do we have tram? I don't think we have tram over here. So we need to actually put a building of tram over here, like a depot actually. And okay, so I did it on the wrong place. Okay, so buy some vehicles, and this time we need vehicles for two of the lines, and this can be for the inner city loop, not like five, I would say maybe three for the line one, and put it on the line one. And maybe this one, and this can be two, and this can be put on line number two. Okay, and I would like to actually change the names of these lines because it might confuse later. So this can be it is Sedgefield, by the way, right? It is Sedgefield. So Sedge, no, at first write it PTR, passenger tram, and Sedgefield loop 1, that is done. And this can be airport to Sedgefield, but this can be actually PTR again. So that's done. So with this way we can actually have some trains or trams actually going on, and it is already increasing itself out. So we have a very good old connection over this side. We could have made it a straight line, I guess. Can I do that? We could try again. So for example, if I do this, that is totally fine. And if I do it like this, okay, that's totally doable. That is great, man. With minimalistic curves and with greater speeds. Okay, that's done. And what we can do right now is actually make it a double track, because we might run multiple trains upon it, and it is a very 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 sharp curve, guys. So actually, after leaving this place altogether, I would like to make it double track, and maybe over here I would like to make it double track. It is kind of far, I know, but still. So it's totally done. That is totally fine. Over this side, what we need to do is actually, it's a very sharp curve. I don't like this kind of curves, but what can we do, guys? Maybe over here we can join these two up and make it an official thingy. While coming back that side, you need to stop, and while going this side, you guys need to stop on the ways, and like in between the tunnel you can't stop. but you need to stop maybe, and over this side you need to stop. Oh, sorry, I put two signals on the same jagah on that side. Okay, put again inside a tunnel. I remember my childhood days when I used to travel to my sister's place where she's been married, and we were that was like only 2 hours journey in a train from our house, and while going there, actually we had thingy. For example, while going there, there was a tunnel thing. Okay, there was a tunnel thing which was actually very much amazing, and I remember only that one in my life. So what we can do is there's a lot of things that can be exported. So for now we can have a new line from over here all the way up to Sedgefield. Sorry, not Sedgefield, actually Streatham, and that is over here. That is totally correct. And this can be, sorry, machines to Streatham. Okay, via cargo train. Okay, that's done. And yeah, so we need to put some trains over there, and for that we need another depot. I don't know where I have a depot or not. Where is that line, by the way? Over here, that side. And we have a depot over here, but I think this needs to be destroyed. What we can do is actually utilize it by putting it over here, the depot actually. And we can have multiple things, like going over this side also and going over this side also. That is totally fine. Put some signals don't actually work with the depot. I have seen it. And for the locomotives, what we need to do is the cheapest one, because we are only transferring actually machines to over that side and nothing, bringing nothing back over this side. So that's why the cheapest one would be this one. It is 809 kilowatts per hour. It is fine. 495 is very good. And I think this one, because yeah, we can do that. And I will have a capacity of maybe 320 meters within 234. Capacity is fine. 247, I think maybe 234, no, 220 capacity, or maybe two, yeah, maybe 234 capacity is fine, because I want 350 meters, so that's why. And put this on sorry, so cargo train, where is machine to Streatham? Okay, that's gone. And we need to actually make it work like that. Not only this, what we need to do is actually make it work. So this one, at the lowest Sedgefield you need to load upon the machines, and at Streatham station you need to unload the machines. That's totally done, what you can do at last. And Sedgefield needs goods, by the way. So is there any way we can bring goods back? And Thaxted, we actually didn't connect the Thaxted thingy. Before we forget, let's just actually connect this one up. So what we can do, instead of doing that, what we can do is actually Thaxted is over where. So this thing is actually being brought over here by, not by trains, actually by trucks actually, right? And I don't know how many trucks do that. Actually that is fine. What we need to do is actually bring a bridge from over here, maybe. And we can do is make a simple straight bridge, and it is not going to work maybe. So it is kind of a steep bridge actually, so I don't like this. Might be we can actually, what we can do is actually, the texture is over that way, right? And I remember these things being built. No man, I don't like this actually. I guess make a simple road, like we can do this one also. Or maybe what we can do, is actually so we can do this one. Obviously it can't be flat, so yeah. Oh man, this is so steep. I don't want this to be so much steep actually. So the simplest way to do this is no, it won't work, but with shift key it can work a little bit. No, not like that. A little bit. Yeah, it will work, but it needs to be flat, I guess. And it is so steep, man. I don't want this steep. I think it is what it is. We are going to get this much only, and what we can do is actually connect this one to over here, and not like that. Actually, take this thing and connect it all the way over here. So it is how we are gonna get it. And actually is actually connected to the machines line as well. So it is done, and we can actually fast forward right now. I don't think we have any issues at all right now after this, and we are getting a lot of machines by the way. Okay. So the shipment is not good right now. I don't know how. Man, are you even producing that much? You are producing only 50 or something. The shipment from over here to over here is being done by the trains, like these ones, and they are losing money like hell. I don't know what to do with these trains, man. Like they only take 130 out of 260. Okay, they can actually take. They can't take actually more than 130 actually. So yeah, that's fine. And they are carrying zero, by the way. Why don't they carry anything? So now they are getting something COS. So now they are getting something, and is it getting anything at all? Two machines at last, and Sedgefield is 102. Wow. And I don't know, guys, what to tell. Actually, no, not actually. Nothing, nothing, nothing. So these planes, man, planes are good. So Sedgefield is actually connected to the airport thing, and now from Sedgefield you can go to Longridge, maybe Great Dunmow on that side, and you can see Longridge is actually getting along, and you can see a lot of people. 33 people want to go to Great Dunmow, and a lot of people want to go to the hub. And Thaxted actually needs an airport, but right now I think it is fine. And Port Slade is amazingly big. It is amazingly big, and we haven't visited the Braintree in a long, long while, and Braintree is huge. Wells is also being connected not by train but by tram, and I don't know how Wells is doing. Wells is wow, it is 3000. It is 100% growth is all due to the fact it is connected to the public transport very well, and it is very good. It is very good. So Statham, 81 people want to go to that way and this way. Okay, we don't have over here. We have over here, I guess maybe. Yeah, 30 people want to go to over here, over there. Yeah, it is, guys, it is doing well. And 500 via Newmarket. Okay, so this land does need a very, very good upgrade. A 191 out of 240, it is fine. Why is it demanding that much? I don't know. But still, man, 300 people want to go to Newmarket, and don't we have a tram line over here? Yeah, we have a tram line, by the way, but it doesn't seem to have any vehicles upon it. What happened this one? I did purchase this one, right? Let me check. Cargo train and machines to Stetham. Yeah, it is over here. So whatever, yeah, this is actually having vehicles over here, but how much? 4 out of 21. So people actually want to go from over here to that side, but the transportation is not that much enough. Maybe like I haven't seen this much amount of people going. 400 people want to go to Newmarket. don't know what to do, but Helston is kind of fine. That is totally fine, and we have a train connection from Clacton on Sea to over here. What we can do is make a train loop, by the way, from Clacton Sea to Helston to Northampton to Newmarket, then to Stratham. From Stratham, go to Sedgefield, then go to Thaxted, then go to Longridge, and from there you can go to Great Dunmore. From Great Dunmore again come back. We can make that if you want. We can make that. Otherwise, from Sedgefield it can actually come back like this. So everything is actually possible right now because we have a hell lot of money. So the frequency is 3 minutes, but the people waiting at over here are a lot. Like not over here, there are some, but they're okay, not like that. Where is 100? 180 people, 184 people are waiting for airport to train. Wow, this looks good, but where are the trams, by the way? Sometimes I don't get these. Like, where are the trams? Like the trams are stuck over here, I guess. Yeah, I need. I think we need a very good old. What do we say that? A roundabout over here. And to do that, I think we should actually destroy this whole thingy. Okay, that's done. So I think this will be the last thing I do. Maybe, I don't know. So inner radius can be huge. The number of lanes can be 3 as well, and maybe bigger than that. Yeah, this size is kind of it, and we need normal streets, these kind of streets actually. And yes, yes, yeah, that is fine. And can we upgrade these to something else also? Like, can we do that? I don't know. Yeah, we can actually do that. So this is 60. Okay, that's fine. I love this. And what we can do is some trees like that. Okay, man, I guess it is what it is. But I'm kind of shocked what to do because these chains are doing well. These chains are doing a lot more amazing than it can be. Like 4 million is not a joke, by the way. You guys can see that, and we have a 140 kilometer per hour train, by the way. So what I think we should actually replace, or maybe yeah, we can actually sell these two, or maybe sell one of them. And what we can do is actually replace both of them with a locomotive that much powerful 140 wala. Like this is a very much powerful 140 kilometer per hour locomotive. It doesn't have yeah, we have this locomotive, by the way. We can add that, and in case of passengers we can add these ones, and these can be also a blue one. It doesn't change that much, I think. Yeah, red one kind of looks dope, but I don't know, 21 capacity, it can go up to 140, so maybe 100. It's still good, it is still good. And maybe 120, mediocre, it becomes mediocre. So maybe 105 capacity, and replace both of them with this kind of train, and let's see what actually it is being done with. So 75 out of 100 it is. And we have by the way, this train is a diesel one, right? Or is it a steam one? I don't know. But this locomotive can go up to 145 kilometer per hour speed. So that is what we need. Okay, there's a lot of people who want to go to over here or over there, so somewhere they want to go. You can see there's a lot of people, like 300 people waiting to go to Newmarket, man. That is not a joke, by the way. Northampton to Newmarket, there is a dedicated tram line, but I don't know how many trams are over there because the trams are not being used. You can see like 0 people are coming on this way, and we already have 4 trams, but they are not doing great. So this is still having 300 people over here. I don't know what to do. Maybe So this stops all the way over here, and we don't have any signals after this. No. So yeah, that is kind of an issue, by the way. Yeah, that line was actually being consumed by someone, and this middle platform is not being used by anyone else. So what we can do is basically to uh, have a convenient passage. What we can do is actually make this thing use. So what I'm thinking is like doing this kind of thing. Okay, and over here this can be double slip switch, and at the platform itself what we can do is terminals wise make it platform number 2. No, platform number 3, I guess. Yeah. So this way what will happen is this train will actually come and join that platform and go back. Whatever they can do whatever they want. There is only a one line thingy, and we might have a lot of line cells, but they actually come from different areas, so we don't have any issues at all. From new market to over here, that's a simple thing we can do, and this won't actually stop anywhere. So yeah, that is doing fine, and 103 out of 105, these are making a lot of money, man. But still 392 people waiting to go from over here to over there. I don't know what to do. Like, man, what can we do to make that happen, man? And I don't like these kind of roads. This, why, man? So Northampton wants to grow, but it doesn't have room to grow. That's the thing. And where is the other chain, by the way? And over here we also have like 134. So even if this chain is so fast enough, this is not doing justice for us. So what we can do is make two train lines. We can do like that. uh, or else what we can do is duplicate. It's full. I think we need another train, man. I don't know, but I think we need another train. Another two trains may not be better, I guess, because this will eradicate itself out. So sell just one of them. Okay. So yeah, guys, I think for today's this will be it. This part is totally done for today, and we made a huge line from all the way Stratham to all the way to this machines factory, and machines factory is coming along its way, and it is producing whatever it can, and it is like full 400 shipment is being done over here. You can see that, and both machines to COS and Stratham are being sold out, and over here also it is the 102. So what is the rate, by the way? 118. So what we can do is actually duplicate the amount of vehicles, because the line is kind of long right now with Hackstead, that's why. And is Stratham getting its thing? So yeah, Stratham is getting 53 out of 284. That is not near what it needs to be, but yeah, I think it is kind of fine. So 423 is the rate, and still we are unable to do anything with it. So do we have another machine factory? I would like to check that for last thing. Yes, we have a at Sedgefield. Yeah, it is Sedgefields. Okay, we have at a Great Denmore, but it can't be used, I guess, because it is like in a position where nothing is being set. So yeah, we can have a train line coming over here, but from where the hell would we bring some steel over here, man? Maybe over here we can have another machines factory, but don't know. Maybe for now, guys, I think what we should do is actually make it double, so that what will happen is these places can be served very well. So I think I will make it a double machine factory, because we have a huge amount of demand and we don't have sufficient amount of industries. So that's why I'm doing this kind of thing, and I don't know how to make it. Like, can we do it over at a place where it will be kind of logical, I guess, over here maybe. So for example, what if I make a simple road from, no, not like that, but from over here, so like that, disconnected, and this can be joined as well. So it is connected to both of them, it is connected to both of them, so that's why how it produces, man. That is amazing. Okay, so yeah guys, I think it is kind of good. We have two trains over here. One is supplying, what do we say, steel to machines to it, and Tecton C is also getting machines, and 107 out of 200, and that is very good. Okay, so guys, I think for this episode, this is the last autosave, and we can stop it right here, right now, guys. Thank you guys for watching this episode. If you like this the episode, then please like the video and subscribe our channel. Thank you guys. I will be back very soon.